Today, I want to talk about Ariel DeJesus. She is infamous on social media for her $160 cover ups, I believe. A lot of people have a lot of opinions about her. I'm not here to talk about her artwork at all. I'm here to talk about what she does as a business and her tattooing business, and maybe some things that you haven't actually thought about in her business. Again, not here to judge her tattoos at all. It's not my place. So let's get into it. I think the first thing is to think about is we are in an age of social media. It's not 1995. Somebody just didn't walk into a street shop and they have no idea what they're getting into. Anybody she tattoos, they have seen her through social media. They know what they're getting into. They know the pricing and they know the quality. So as far as that goes, I don't think that there's really much of an argument or anything to talk about there, regardless of what you or I feel about the quality of her tattoo work. And when you really go into it about what she does, her pricing, I think it's like $160 for big cover-ups. It looks like what she did is she found, this is her skill set. This is how good she is at what she does at her craft. This is what she's priced it at, and this is how the market receives it. And I guarantee you, she's booked up, for months on end. From a purely marketing standpoint, if you look at her social media, she's wildly popular. Love her or hate her, she has tons of followers. She gets tons of engagement. She gets tons of comments, and yes, a lot of them are negative. And she looks past all of that, and she has built a business on her skill set and her price point. Obviously, the controversy around the quality of her work and what she charges and the projects she decides to take on is what propels her on social media. And it gets people really worked up, and everybody has an opinion about it. And that's what helps get her engagement and helps push her socials and helps keep her books filled, honestly. What she's done in terms of marketing is she's just addressed a market. She's priced it out per her skill set. And it's been, to me, well received, at least with her clients, because she's booked up months in advance. And she has a thriving business. Again, it's not about what you or I think about her artwork. It's about her business and her money. And it's been successful. And because of how she does social media, it just pushes her further and further. And all the hate comments and all the downvoting and all the bad replies she gets, it just pushes her more and more, and it builds her business. And again, these people go into this, they see her work. They know what she can do, and they know her price point, and they're willingly doing this. And this really ties into my video from yesterday about how you don't have to be the best artist to stay booked up. Obviously, this is an extreme example of that. I understand, but her skill set and her price point keeps her booked. And that's all that matters from her standpoint, from a business and marketing. And from a marketing standpoint, if she didn't have such a big following and she wasn't booked up, honestly, her offer at $160 for these big cover-ups and whatnot, dude, if you ran ads for those and did it right, she would crush. She would, but she doesn't even have to do that because her offer's already so good and she's already so wide out there because of how controversial she is. Again, I'm not here to judge anybody's work. That's not my place. I just think it's interesting to point out what she's doing and kind of maybe think about some things that you haven't thought about because you're so, you can't overcome what you see visually with her work. There's a lot more going on there, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but there's marketing going on there. There's business going on there, and there's definitely something you can learn from her. There's something you can learn from literally every single person you come in contact with every single day.